Welcome back to One Pot Dish. Today we're going to be making a chorizo, some beans, some cilantro, some chili, and we're going to be putting it all into a beautiful phyllo pasta. Once we prepare all of these ingredients, at the end of the video we're going to show you how to handle filo pastry, which can be a little bit tricky. We'll also show you how to make a nice rectangular parcel, and we'll also show you how to make a triangular one. So it gives you a couple of choices depending on how you want to present your final phyllo. Watch on. Okay, our tomatoes are diced and then they go to the mix. We've already put our beans in there, and you can use any beans you like, just a can of them. Put them in a sieve, drain off the salty liquid, give them a rinse with water, and in they go. We're adding some chili here. This is not hot chili, so again, we're not taking out the seeds, but it does give a nice zing without that extra heat to the dish. We actually have a kaffir lime tree that grows at home, and that's why we use them quite a lot. So here we're grating the rind, just the green part of the kaffir lime. You can use an ordinary lime, but it's purely optional. You can see the cut kaffir lime sitting there as well. They've got quite a lot of pips, so when we put them in, we'll use a sieve. Dice up some cilantro and pop that in as well, and you start to build a really, really nice mix for your phyllo. Just taking out a few pips from the kaffir limes that we squeezed in. Don't forget to season it. We've got salt and pepper sitting there, and we're putting on some grated cheese. Just choose your cheese of choice. Seasoning the mix, and then we're going to get on top of it, and we're going to slowly and gently bring it together by mixing it with our hands. Now as you mix, it's important to kind of get a motion going. So you lift it up and then turn it over and then bring it all back together again. So you get into a rhythm. We used to make thousands of these for cafes and supermarkets when we had a food manufacturing business. So Rose has got it kind of down pat. But the important thing is to get that cheese mixed evenly through. Okay, don't forget to taste. This is all cooked ingredients or ingredients that don't need cooking, so it's important to taste that you've got the correct amount of seasoning. Get some parchment paper and make it the correct size for your baking tray. You don't want to have bits of parchment over the edge or flying back over the phyllos when they're baking, because that will deflect the heat and they won't cook evenly. Now we're into the phyllo pastry. We use butter, and that's a standard method. Phyllo is very, very thin, and so you've got to be gentle and accurately lay it on, and then put another layer of butter before you put the next phyllo pastry sheet on. Now we're going to use 3 of the phyllo sheets, and the reason we do that is just from experience. If we use 2, we found often as the mix expanded in baking, it would burst through. Using 3 sheets, it doesn't. So very easy to fold up, and you just saw what we do here, and we'll play it again so that you can just get the motion going, and roll it up again using butter to seal, and then away you go. Now on the side with the phyllo, while you're wrapping these, make sure you cover the excess phyllo with a damp, wet tea towel, because it dries out so quickly. Here we're going to make a triangle one. So we've taken 2 sheets of phyllo and folded it in half. We're putting on a lesser amount of the filling, and then we're going to fold it up so it sits into a triangle. These are probably more suitable parcels for lunch, and the rectangular parcels are great for dinner. Again, don't forget to seal the Filo pastry with butter. It helps keep the parcel together. Taken one egg and beaten it up in a small bowl there with a fork, and we layer the egg on top again with the brush. This just helps to bring a nice color to the phyllo as you bake it, and also in a minute we're going to be putting on some fennel seeds and some pumpkin seeds, and it helps them just stick to the top. So egg wash first, pumpkin seeds, and then sprinkle a few fennel seeds. You can put cumin seeds, you can put whatever you like, and in they go to the oven to bake at 320 Fahrenheit or 160 degrees C. Check them after 15 minutes, but it'll probably take 20. Thanks for watching our video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and we'd love you to subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.